Also, I think we need to strap in for the fact that Brisbane is going to host the Olympic Games in 2032. Now, they originally were given the preferred status, but put simply, no one else is bidding. So as soon as just before the Tokyo Games, in the next couple of weeks, there will be essentially a vote to rubber stamp the one and only city bidding for the 2032 Olympics, Brisbane, to get the 2032 Olympics. Now, think about all of that process about Sydney bidding for the Olympics leading up until when they were awarded in the 1990s. Middle of the night, people by the foreshore, the winner is Sydney. Well, there will be no, the winner is Brisbane, or Brisbeavogus, as pronounced by a wonderful European person. It's because basically no one else wants the Olympics. Now, this has been an issue, and I'm not poo-pooing the idea of the Games. I think it's going to be awesome for South East Queensland and very cool for Australia. But there is a bit of a problem with the Olympics right now. You see, the next Olympics are going to be in Paris. The ones after that are going to be in Los Angeles. Now, the way they worked those two cities out was they were both bidding for the same Olympics and then realised, oh, well, you have it now, we'll have it 4 years later. There is not the same global competition to host events like the Olympic Games because they cost a lot of money, all the different reasons. But it doesn't take away from the fact that Brisbane is probably going to host the Olympic Games. Think about this. The idea that in some people's lifetimes they've seen Melbourne in 56, Sydney in 2000, and probably likely your great-grandkids or your grandkids will be able to see 2032. It's pretty amazing that little old Australia will be able to do this. So let's actually have a look at what is planned for the almost inevitable Olympic Games in Brisbane. The Gabba gets knocked down, it gets rebuilt to be the main place for ceremonies and all the rest of it. They'll whack up a few new hotels. I hope they don't demolish, but of course they probably will, a whole bunch of those beautiful old buildings around Wollongabba. This is going to be one of those super modern stadiums where they've got all those LED screens on the outside where they can basically change it to whatever the sport is or whatever the team is. And this will become the premier stadium in all of Queensland. It'll cost billions of dollars and the state's in billions of dollars of debt already, but who cares? We're going to get the Olympics. So where will the different venues be? Now, in Brisbane, you're going to have the swimming, the athletics and the football. Seriously, is this sinking in yet? Australia's going to have the Olympics again, people. It'll be confirmed in the next couple of weeks, 2032. On the Gold Coast, they're going to have beach volleyball. They're also going to have golf and weightlifting. Up on the sunny coast, they're going to have walking, very sunny coast sport, methinks. Bit of basketball and some sailing as well. So unless there's something weird that's about to happen, unless, most likely, China at the last minute is going to say, aha, we want it for insert city you've never heard of, Australia's going to get the Olympics again in Brisbane in 2032.